Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name's Beth. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and we're gonna work on our kitchen projects a little bit more today. I have one more transfer. Personally, I have. There's another one available that I'll see about getting. But this is from the kitchen collection. It's part of the Chalk Stories. First, let me say, if you're watching, please drop a comment. Let me know you're there. Helps me feel like I'm not just talking to myself. Hit the heart buttons, please, and sprinkle this to your other friends that would enjoy this type of craft. Helps get the word out. So let's see, has it come up over here? I like to sprinkle it also to the VIP group. But it's been really slow this week. Anyways, we'll just get started anyway. So this is an A-size transfer. These are silkscreen, sticky vinyl, reusable silkscreen transfers. They're reusable. The company says 8 to 12 times, but with good care, you get a lot more than that out of them. So we're going to work on this. Let me find my little magic marker over here somewhere. There it is, hiding behind the scissors. So I'm going to write back on the back of this backer sheet, and then we're going to prep our surface. So we're going to put this on our little 5x5 box frame. These are double-sided. These are so cute. They can sit in the windowsill or on your counter or in a tier tray. They're a good size for a tier tray. Alas, I can't have a tier tray anymore because baby Harley, he likes everything in there. He thinks it's his own personal chew toy. Let me sprinkle this. Let's see here. Which way do I swipe? There we go. Hi, Jane. How are you? Let me just sprinkle this really quick, and then maybe it worked. I can look you in the eye and say hello. Hello. Happy Friday. So I really like these box frames. They are sold as a one-time use, but the way I prepare the surface, I'm able to reuse these. So we're going to use the white side. It has also a stained side. And how I like to prep these, any of these surfaces or frames that have this white wood on it, I like to sand them just a little bit. So let me find a sanding block. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that top white paint off. And then we'll put some wax on it as well. Doesn't take a lot, but it really helps. I think it prevents the feathering, because we're going to be using black paste on this. All right, that's all it needs. And then we just need to grab a paper towel over here and wipe off the residue. That's much better. Now let's put some wax on it. And we're going to use one of the new suede tags also today. That's where the tomato's going to go. This is going to have the words, and the tomato's going to go on the suede tag with a little bow, a little piece of ribbon. I got a lot of wax on there. See if I can stain up wax up the edge of it too, where the dust went. All right. And then let's give it a little heat and we'll dry it. It's raining here today. Hello, Marie. Thanks for watching tonight. But the snow is finally starting to melt. But now I think we only have about 2 feet of standing snow in the yard. So we're getting there, slow but sure. And then we'll buff it out with this microfiber cloth. And that gives me the surface that I like to work on. Smooth, a little bit shiny. It looks finished to me that way. All right. Easy peasy. Let me grab a fuzzing cloth here. This is a new transfer, so we always fuzz. Well, not always, unless if you're going to put it on fabric for the first time, I wouldn't fuzz it. I'd just slap it down on it. You want to get on fabric, you want all the stick you can get. But since this is a hard surface, we are going to put some fuzz on it. And that's just to prevent from peeling up any of the white paint on the board. And also so it doesn't stretch our transfer when we pull it up. Okay, we're just going to get the words, time to eat, in here. And push it down really good. And I'm going to use black, and I need, what color do I want for the leaves? Maybe meadow. Kind of feel like it's a nice bright green. Pesto would be a good choice too. There we go. Avalanche. Never fails, the color I want is at the bottom all the time. Let's see how this, it's the old one, it smells good like soap. Let's add a little bit of distilled water to this paste. I'm going to darken it up a little bit. Maybe we'll use a color tray and just make it a little bit darker. Let me grab one. Because I like this green, but it is bright. And I put distilled water in my paste so I don't run I lessen the chance of growing mold. And I guess we could use just a tiny bit of our black. So when you're mixing, and it's only for these little tiny leaves right here. Actually, that looks like a tomato blossom, but we're going to do it green. When you're dark, you just need just barely a hint, and it really, because black is such a dominant color. Let's see here. I don't think I need all of that. And it just tones it down just a little bit. Put just a drop of water in there. There we go. Maybe even just one more little dab of black. go. My tomato leaves are always dark, dark green. That looks like a tomato leaf to me. Okay, so I got that. Got a little squeegee. Push out my air. And grab some of this black chalk paste. So it goes on wet and it dries to a hard matte finish. Oh shoot, went right over those little leaves I was going to do green. Too late now. I wasn't paying attention. Had the perfect green leaf and everything. Green color for the leaf. That's okay. And I'm just smoothing it out. Put that excess right back in your jar. We'll pull this up. Looks cute. The black and white always looks cute. It's just very classic. Okay, so there's the beginning. Hi, Sari. How are you doing today, honey? Okay, now we're going to use, this is the wrong size. This is our wooden mini tags. But we did this the other day. Oh, we did it with, I don't know, can you see the pies? We used the little mini tags, and they work really well. And these are supposed to be reusable. I don't know if they are. I don't know that it matters for what I'm doing. But we're going to put our little tomato on here. And it's going to go, it's going to sit on here kind of cockeyed. So if this was centered, I just twist it to the corners, I can kind of see through my, let me hold this up. See how that looks. I think I'll do it straight on this way. That'll work. All right. Oops. Leaves coming off the end over here. There we go. I think that'll be okay. All right. So we need colors for the tomatoes. So let me get, I'm going to use a little bit of scarlet and a little, mix a little bit of papaya in that tomato. I'm going to do the leaves first so I don't forget to do those. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can. Okay. Wipe that off. A little bit of scarlet in there. And a little smidge of papaya mixed in with it. It's an heirloom tomato, in case you were wondering. let's put a little bit of this on the leaves up here. Cute. Pull our little tag off. It's sticking. Oh my gosh, that is a cute tomato. It's ready for some bacon. That is a cute tomato. All right, let me put these away. And now we're going to figure out how we're going to put it on our little board over here. We squirt this off. Do you see how it's curling a little bit at the top, the transfer? That's because I stretched it. It wasn't fuzzed well enough for that little tag, but a lot of times after I wash them and put them back on the carrier sheet, they'll be just fine. Put some water on here. Wipe the first layer off of this so we can preserve our transfer just a little bit. So paste on the vinyl part of the transfer, not a big deal. You just want to make sure you get your silk screen cleaned out really good. And then let me get this wet here. The board eraser, or the board eraser, those really help too. So just get this cleaned off really quickly. It takes a lot of that pigment off. With black, red, yellow, you do tend to get some staining, but it's not a big deal. Do the back side. I always want to do the back side because it pushes that paste through the silk screen onto the back. Let me fix that nozzle. Had it on puppy mode. Okay, that's good. Now we can just set that over there to dry. Put this mess away. And let's dry these a little bit. I'm really liking these tags, you guys. I don't think I have my paddle. Oh, yeah, I do. They are not very expensive. You get 12, and I think they're like $2.99. $4.99. But you get 12 of them, and they come with a little baker twine. And they're reusable. I haven't tried wiping them off yet, but I've heard they're reusable. Oh. A little drop of water right there on that egg. And let's see if I can just dehydrate it. Oh, the joys of crafting. Tomatoes are on the menu, Siri, and you're tired. Hi, Mitzi, thank you. Love the tag. The tomato looks so cute. Doesn't like that cute on the trans. Aw, thank you. We're hoping to get our garden in this year. All right, so I'm thinking I have this just a little tiny piece of gingham type ribbon. I'm just gonna make it so I can fold it through here. do just like a slip knot type deal at the top. And then I'm just going to tie a little tiny bow. Oops, I didn't turn that glue gun on. And I need to trim the edges a little bit. Those scissors don't work for me. Okay. And that little guy is going to sit up there. Let me get the glue gun. I knew I forgot something. I'm not nearly as organized as you, Sari. And you're a mad woman. All those projects you do every night. What do you do with all your stuff? I need help figuring that out. I need help, period. I need help. Let's see here. All right, this little guy just takes a second, and we're gonna glue that on there, kind of at an angle. It'll be cute. Let's see, we have time to. We'll put our little backer sheet on here and get this guy laying down flat again. I love this kitchen collection. I'm having so much fun with it. A really sweet friend, Barb, are you on here? I don't know if Barb's on tonight. Oh, hi, Cherie. How are you, honey? Cherie invited me to do a party in Texas. I live in Idaho, so it's a little bit of a drive, but we'll see what we can figure out. I would love that. I would love to get together with some of the chalk people. It'd be a lot of fun. Anyways, squirrel. Barb said she, the little, this little guy we did here, the Blessed Beyond Measure, she wants to do it on a kitchen towel. And she said, but we don't have that color blue. And I said, well, we can make that color blue. So maybe tomorrow night I'll do that, and we'll mix some inks. I think that would be fun. I'm telling you, I'm just loving this kitchen collection. I tend to really like the chalk stories. There we go. Just gonna put a little glob of glue up here. A little glob will do ya. Put our little tag on. Hold it down. All right, and I'm ready for a BLT. There we go. I think it came out really cute. I'm happy with it. I like these little frames. It's fun to be able to use our transfers in different ways than, it's a 5x7. We have 5x7, like the palette sign would be a really cute one if you want to do the whole thing. It would look cute, but it's fun to be able to do them just a little bit different. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, and then, of course, we always have this side to do. We'll find something to do that. Do on the other side. Having a blast doing this. I said yesterday, it's so important. It's so important to take a few minutes for yourself and find something that you really enjoy doing. And it doesn't have to be chalk couture. It could be sitting down with your coloring book. I know a lot of people love to color. If you knit, if you crochet, if you watercolor, whatever it is. No, Mitzi, this is the 5x5 box frame. It's important that you just take that time for yourself. Just a little recharging. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm starting to, this is nice on my, I have my iPad over here to the side and my phone is right here in front for the camera, but now I'm starting to be able to, their comments are coming up on the Business Suite app over here, which is really nice. So it's nice to be able to, and thank you so much for commenting. Like I said, it makes me feel like I'm not doing a one-woman show here. Okay, well, don't really have any plans for the weekend. But, you know, I'll be in here tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and we'll try doing that tea towel with Simply Blessed. I think that'll be a darling kitchen towel. And until we chalk and talk again, take good care. Thank you, Jane. I love you too.